is no fat Tyler here tonight. Not a lot of body fat on this TJ Dillashaw, the former two-time UFC bantamweight champion, and he will go down, DC, as one of the best 135-pound fighters of all time.
Across the board, people believe he's number 1A of 1 and 2 with Dominic Cruz. One of the best fighters this division's ever seen. A phenomenal wrestler, has very striking skills. The high kick that he landed on Henry Doral was something to behold early in his first UFC title fight. And then the finishing sequence in the second Doral fight was unreal. 20-something strikes in a row before the referee stepped in to stop it. Just a fantastic finisher and one of the best fighters in 135 division ever seen.
And of course, he had the 2 huge knockouts over Cody Garbrandt, but even the way he dominates perennial contender types like John Lineker and Rafael Assunção, Dillashaw, when he has it all going, he is as tough and out as anybody at 145 pounds. Well, a lot of people think this man is a future UFC champion. I'm not going to go that far just yet, but in terms of putting together a modern-day mixed martial arts athlete into one package, this kid can do it all.
Yeah, because you watch what you say. Guys like me will just scream, this guy's a future champion, but your word holds value, so you won't do that. But every now and again, there comes a guy that seems to have it. This guy has it. This guy, when you look at him, you see a championship belt around his waist because he can do it all. He's got high-level wrestling, high-level grappling, high-level striking. He reminds me of Kamaru Usman.
Yeah.
There was no I wonder with Usman. It was when will it happen? This guy possesses that type of skill.
And he has sort of a championship aura, right? He walks into our fighter meeting, methodically managing his energy. Seems to be the total package. Obviously a perfect test for him right here, right now at this stage of his career. All right, with that, the wait ends here. Both fighters have graced the octagon, and we are raring to go from a sold-out Etihad Arena here in Abu Dhabi, UAE. Our tale of the tape for this flyweight fight. Now to get us started, the veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC bantamweight champion, TJ Dillashaw! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Perez!
So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one.
Ready. Good.
He will likely go down as one of the best bantamweights in UFC history. The UFC bantamweight champion, TJ Dillashaw. You know about his relationship with Dwayne Bang Ludwig, one of the better Muay Thai striking games in the sport.
Oh, he's in trouble. Look at that. He can't even stand.
Back to the feet. Well, you can expect plenty more where that came from. Early takedown for him there.
He said this would be the story of the fight. He would take him down early and he would take him down often. Let's see if it works.
All right, into full guard here, DC. I know you don't like hanging out here for too long.
No, you don't want to stay there. Too much of a submission threat. You gotta pass. Oh, he got to his spot.
Good work from the top here by Perez. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. And able to land that kick to the chin. All right, so we're starting to see some swelling now, DC.
You heard him again.
Good series of punches by him there. He has certainly had no trouble finding the range tonight.
He is finding the target with everything he throws. He's mixing it up beautifully.
Oh, and now the position now to go left hand.
He did a great job of stepping all the way across to get that hip toss. Now look for him to start chasing down a submission. Oh, big elbow.
Oh, man, that swelling is getting out of control. That's going to affect him as this fight continues. Oh, big elbow. Just over 2 minutes to go in what has been a furious round one. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Oh, big shots raining down. Nicely done. Postures up and delivers a massive ground and pound punch to the head. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. And right now, it's starting to show.
Perez getting worked here from the top. You don't want to take too many more of these ground and pound strikes. When you get in a bad spot on the ground and you want to reverse it, that's what you need to do.
Masterclass in changing position, unreal to see.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
Round two is next.
Stop.
All right, so now this damage really bears watching, right? His face compromised, and you got to think it's going to start affecting his output as well offensively.
Well, you got to look from the start to make mistakes. Trying to overcompensate for all the shots that he's taken to the face, for all the swelling. I have seen on many occasions where someone has massive swelling and they struggle. Look for this guy to start to mess up a little bit in there.
Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the swelling now, John. He wasn't doing what he needed to do to move his head, and he's paying for it. You cannot allow for an elite-level mixed martial artist to connect.
How about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble, champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike.
There it is again. Look at that.
Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
Oh, he's got the single collar locked in the clinch now. Oh, big diving punch lands up top. Pretty athletic off his back to avoid that strike from the top. And that one certainly found the target. Well, you can just see he is oozing with confidence, and not overconfidence, but a big knockdown in round one, likely the source. All right, so the referee has called a halt to the action here, likely to have the doctor come in and look at the swelling around that eye. Not good, DC.
You cannot allow these fighters to dictate and determine whether or not they can go. When you have this type of swelling, you got to take a close look to see if the guy can compete.
Looks as though the doctor is going to allow the fight to continue for the athlete. May want to raise the guard a little bit.
He's got to raise the guard. He's got to take some chances because he's very limited in what he can do right now with that much swelling.
All right, so the ringside physician has made his way back to his...
Oh, nice right hand.
All right, beautiful placement there on the hook as he lands it again. Really a different round here, but same narrative.
Same narrative, same result, and if he doesn't change something, he's going to get put to sleep with a big hook. Over and over, he is taking him, and now he's starting to take him clean on the chin. Well-placed shot right to the swelling. Great job recognizing where he's hurt and going back to it. It looks like the official may need to call in the ringside physician.
Less than 2 minutes now to go. Perez gets back up again. Nicely done. The takedown is not there.
Oh, there you go. Swept him right there.
Right back. Right back.
Always offensive. Lands a shot from the bottom.
Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal. All right, has the guard closed here.
Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Dillashaw's back into full guard.
You have to fight back.
Oh, another huge ground strike landed by him there. How much more can one man take?
He's got to start throwing down.
Perez gets up, he is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet.
Smokes.
Oh, nice judo toss for him. All right, so Dillashaw's forehead is bleeding now. A cut just opened up. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position.
Good round.
Hey, stop.
All right, so we hit the end of the round, and the fighter quickly makes his way back to the stool. The cut man hustles in to apply some end swell. This swelling has gotten out of control. Hashtag swollen. His face is starting to close, my man.
It looks really bad. I mean, early in the fight, we talked about addressing things right now. He didn't do that, and now it seems as though he's going to pay for it.
All right, back to the stool, and he is officially swollen. I'm not talking about muscles. He is swollen up top.
I mean, he looks bad. It's because he was too stationary. He was on the receiving end of too many big shots. He was beat up. He was battered. He was bruised. And look at all the swelling. It shows that he has taken far too many.
Well, if you're sick of us dropping that word hook. Oh, now going to the body with that hook. Nicely done there by Perez. And follows up with another one. Oh, you talk about mixing the martial arts. Perfect strategy here. Dillashaw's in half guard now. Oh, beautiful fight instinct there as he reverses position, and now he's got the dominant position.
He did a fantastic job recognizing, man, I have got to get on the offense. From bottom to top to dominant position. What a great job.
Big shots landed by him now. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Well, as soon as he goes with that high guard, he pays for it to the body. You see the bruises really starting to accumulate now.
In the beginning of the fight, you think, I got to protect my head at all costs. Right now, I believe that this guy has to worry about his body. Look at how red the side of his body is. He's got to change something.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Perez. Well, when you absorb damage like this, you start to worry about a guy missing the rest of the year. At what point, if you're the referee, do you call in the ringside physician?
Well, right now.
Yeah.
I feel like a little bit ago, you could have called in the ring.
Oh, now going to the judo throw. He ends up in side control. A lot of options for him here.
Yeah, he can either go ground and pound or he can chase submission.
And he will let his opponent stand up here.
Oh!
Nice judo toss for him there. All right, side control now. Oh, crucifix from the top position, DC. If you're on the bottom, what are you trying to do to get out?
On the bottom, you've got to start bridging. You've got to drive your feet and your heels into the mat. Start bridging and turning side to side, hoping that one of the...
Gets back to his feet.
Oh, that was a really nice takedown.
Oh, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. Well, at this point, he's got to be way up on the judges' scorecards, clearly winning the fight, and largely has gotten it done with his striking tonight.
He got it done with his striking. He fought well behind the jab, but it was significant strikes that really did make an impact on the judges' mind.
Right here, you got to empty the gas tank, John. You got to just go forward and let everything fly.
20 seconds left. Perez is in half guard. Oh, big shots here. Dillashaw's eye is absolutely disgusting. That thing's going to be shut for a couple weeks, and maybe it's time for the referee to call on the ringside physician. We'll see if that comes here shortly. All right, well, that's the end of the round, and the cut above his eye, ladies and gentlemen, has gotten really nasty. Prevailing wisdom is if it gets any worse, they are going to stop this fight. All right, so he survives to the stool, but he's going to need a plastic surgeon on Monday. Let us show you some of the strikes that caused that damage above the eye.
Just beautiful striking on display. He found the target constantly. He opened up a big cut above the eye, and now he sees that he's got a wounded opponent in front of him. He is going to target that eye even more in this next round.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds.
Bad. Now he's back up.
Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him, but for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. All right, let's get it inside to Bruce Buffer. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 26 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, Alex Perez!
Oh, well, there he is after a huge knockout win tonight. You going to the after party or what?
I mean, I'm heading over there right now, John. I'm asking the producers, how soon can I get up? Because it's going to be a party over there. Not only because of the knockout, but that extra bonus check he's going to be carrying to the club tonight.